I can already hear them making some noise. It's like they know visitors are coming.
Yeah.
But also I can see there's a lot of eggplants.
Yes.
Is this a common vegetable?
Yeah, this is a common vegetable. I told you that here I grow vegetables that are commonly consumed by the community.
Right.
So it's also a delicacy here in my community.
Right.
Yes.
So that's your strategy of also making sure you have ready market.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So can we see the chicken you have here? Is it kienyeji? Is it improved kienyeji? What is
These are
here?
layer birds.
Okay.
They give us eggs.
Right.
Yes.
How many do you have so far?
I have 1,000.
Okay.
Yes, this some.
Oh, we already have eggs here. Tumeingia na mayai. We have a basket. I believe we'll be collecting some eggs.
Yes.
So we have been collecting eggs. How many eggs do you collect in a day?
I collect a total of 500 eggs. You know, my layers, I've just started laying.
Right.
So in a day, I collect about 500 eggs.
Right.
Yes.
Is eggs something that is commonly consumed here?
Oh, yes, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have Rolex, which is eggs and chapati.
chapati,
I was
yes.
told when I come to Uganda,
You
I have to make sure I eat the Rolex, and I did this
Oh,
morning.
was it nice?
It was good. Right. Chicken are very sensitive. One small disease like this, and they're all swept out.
Yes.
What are those measures you're putting in place to make sure that you're taking good care of your layers?
I do preventive measures. So every week, I do local herbs for them. I get ginger, then I get the green chilies, then I know the herbs in my local language.
You can say them. How do we call them in your local language?
Luluza, you know, bitter leaf,
Ah.
and then purple leaves. You pound them together, and then you give them twice a week. So that prevents them from contracting unnecessary diseases.
Right.
But also, when the visitors come around, we sanitize them. Yeah, you know, people come with different diseases. You know, they can also eat a sick chicken. You come and contract a chicken. So we do sanitize the visitors.
Right.
Yes.
So do you have a ready market for your eggs? Do you take them to the market daily? Do you have people coming here to buy from the farmer? How does that work?
I have local shops around who come to buy from me.
Right.
So every day, even right now in the morning we collected, they came and took. So there is ready market.
Right.
Yes.
Talk to us about your feeding program.
So my chicken, I feed them on maize bran. I mix the feeds. I make sure that in their feeds there is calcium, there is soya, there is maize bran, broken. So all that, you mix them together, and I feed them twice a day. And I make sure that they have enough water throughout the day.
Right.
Yes.
And this is, we can see the feeding troughs and
Yes,
also
yes.
the water
Yes.
troughs. How often do you clean them so that we make sure that our chicken are observing
Yes.
high standards of hygiene?
So cleaning them, we have to make sure that we clean them every single day.
Morning
Then-
or evening?
Morning, and then also evening when you're coming to feed them the second time. You have to make sure that they are clean.
Right.
Yes.
Do you follow the vaccination
Yes,
schedule
yes.
for them?
Yeah, we do.
And how many times do you have like a vet coming to the farm to help you?
So at the farm we have a vet. Unfortunately, you found him not on the farm. So he's always here every day to make
Every
sure
day.
that everything on the farm is in order.
Right.
Yes.
Just something very interesting when it comes to the crops. Do you have the services of extension officers who come to the farm and maybe guide you on what you need to do with your crops?
Yes, so I see our government, it's a very good government. So they have in every district, they have an officer who comes, an agriculture officer who moves around. So like here in my sub-county, we have an officer who comes to check on the farm.
How often?
Like twice a month. Yes.
Do you pay them or they're paid by the government?
They are paid by the government.
Oh, so
Yes.
they frequent everyone's farm.
Yes.
Whether you're a small scale or a large scale, they will be there.
They'll be there.
Great.
Yes.
You have so much going on. You also have fish
Yes.
in your farm. Just tell us why you felt the need to also get into fish farming and what type of fish are you keeping here?
Okay, so from my vegetable growing, the horticulture, I got profits, and then I needed to expand the farm. So I was like, why can't I make my farm a mixed farm? So I decided to invest the profits into fish.
Right.
That's how I came up with aquaculture. Let's call it aquaculture.
Right.
Yes. So I do keep catfish, and also tilapia fish.
Right.
Those are the most consumed fish here in Uganda.
Right. So you have a lot of people consuming catfish.
Oh yes.
Is it more pricier than the tilapia?
Yes, it is. You find a kilo of catfish goes for 15,000 shillings, but then tilapia goes for 12,000 shillings.
So there's a difference of like
Yeah.
3,000.
So you find people prefer eating the catfish because it is fleshy, it is very delicious. So
Right.
yes.
Talk to us about the feeds, and why I'll ask that is because you find some farmers really interested in aquaculture, but feeds really stresses them out because of the high cost. Is
Okay.
that something that you're experiencing as well? And how do you mitigate the feeding of the fish and even the chicken sometimes? High cost of feed
Okay.
is a real problem.
The feeds indeed they are expensive, but also I supplement. I do maggots, and then the maggots I feed them to the fish and also the chicken. Then also we do azola. Yes, so azola helps so much on the chicken.
Right.
Yes, to supplement. So that's how I cut costs
Right.
of the feeding.
Right. So you're not entirely dependent on the commercial
Yes,
feeds.
yes.
All right. Now, something also very important that I'm getting out of your conversation is I made profits, I expanded to this. I made profits, I expanded to this. And it
Yes.
feels like you've really understood the business of agriculture.
Yeah.
What are those things you feel like you're doing that are helping you get right in agriculture so that, you know, somebody else who's listening can also try and
Okay.
try as much as possible to make the profits that you're talking about?
So before I venture into something that I know I'm going to spend money on, I do research. Will this profit me or will I make losses? So I first do research so that I do something that I know I'm going to do it so well, and then I get the profits. Yes, I don't just jump into it.
Right.
Yes.
So can you confirm that agriculture actually pays and someone can live off entirely on agriculture?
Actually, agriculture, I would encourage the people out there, if you have time and you have money, please invest in the agriculture. There is a saying that says that the future billionaires are farmers. So in case you have money that you can invest in farming, please do buy land and you do agriculture.
Right.
Yes.
Speak to the young people who are watching you right now, encourage them and just tell them what they need to do in order to get into this space and
Yes.
succeed as you are.
So the first thing that I had in me was passion for farming. I didn't just jump into it. So when I did something small and it interested me, so I got the love to do it more.
Maybe you can tell us your hopes and dreams. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, 10 years as a farmer?
Actually, in the next 5 years also, I'm looking at myself at doing exports, being the biggest farmer around the country and doing more of the exports, growing my vegetables and exporting them to the outside country. So
Right.
that's my goal.
Good.
Yes,
You
yes.
want to get into the export market.
Exactly.
Great.
Yes.
Now you're doing so well, and I know there's a young person who's watching you right now, looking so beautiful in your ngomezi,
Yes.
taking us around your farm,
Yes.
and they just want to hear from you a piece of advice that you
Yes.
can give them as they kickstart their agricultural journey. What can you tell them?
So before you start farming or before you start doing something, you have to love it. So I started farming out of passion. I did something small and I saw I was gaining out of it. So before you start something, love it. And then we have young people who think farming is for people who are uneducated and so on. So, and you find that so many people go to school and they don't have jobs. So I encourage them, even if you've gone to school and you don't have a job, you don't have to sit and wait for jobs around. Create the job yourself. Come, do farming. The small you get, you sell, and you earn a living.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for
You're
speaking
welcome.
to us.
Yes.
As we wrap up this conversation, I want you to tell me, for the time that I'll be in Uganda,
Yes.
what do you think I need to make sure I have eaten so that niseme kweli, this was a Ugandan experience?
The first thing you said, they told you about our Rolex.
Yes, I ate the Rolex.
And it was nice.
Very good.
So another food you should try is the matoke.
Okay.
And also we have the cassava bread. You should try it. They call it kalo. And then in my language, we call it kuon. Very delicious.
So I have to get the cassava bread.
Yes.
And finally, who is Nyabo? Who is Sebo?
Nyabo is a woman.
Okay.
A lady. Now, like me, I'm in my gomesi.
Yes.
I'm respected. I'm called Nyabo.
All right.
Then Sebo is a gentleman.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Martha, for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
Giving us a taste of your beautiful culture.
You're welcome.
And also taking us around your farm. Thank you so much.
Thank you
How do you
for
say
coming.
thank you in Uganda?
In Luganda, is say webale.
Webale.
Then in my language, that is equivalent to Luo, we say afuoyoswa.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Afuoyoswa.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. We've had a fantastic conversation with Martha, who is a young lady, very passionate about all matters agriculture. And you remember when we were starting, tulikuwa tumesema kwamba wengi wenyu mkisikia mambo ya ukulima na Uganda, you associate it with bananas automatically. But clearly, there is so much more that they are doing, and also something very impressive. They're very keen on organic farming, making sure that we're eating healthy and protecting our environment at the same time. And also, what a fantastic conversation that was, embracing the culture of Uganda. I am officially a Nyabo. Thank you so much for watching our feature all the way from Uganda, Tororo. But keep it here, Kenya's Gold. There's still a lot more from the Pearl of Africa. Yeah, I am officially a Nyabo. Thanks to Martha, who was so graceful in letting us enjoy the culture of Uganda, and at the same time learning so much about mixed farming and integrated pest management measures in her farm. Now, you heard me saying there is still a lot more from Uganda, and allow me, yani niwapatie kakionjo tu kidogo ndo mjue what else will be coming to you from the Pearl of Africa. Later on, you will be seeing a farmer who is talking to us a lot more about fruit farming, and also they have particular trees, yani wame-identify miti flani ambayo inaweza kuongeza nitrogen kwa mchanga. You see the way we'll do with beans, legumes, which are nitrogen fixers in the soil. They have particular trees that they are making sure they incorporate in their farms so that they continue fixing nitrogen in the soils, which improve the health of their soils. And that's why we are saying the fertile soils in Uganda is out of a deliberate effort that the farmers are making. Also, something else that we came with from Uganda is agritourism. Unapata sasa sana sana tumezoea kuona watalii wanakuja, wanataka kuona wild animals, the big five, but things have changed. Now we have people who are seriously interested in going to tour places where they can learn so much about agriculture. Kwa hivyo utapata wamekewa pleasure kidogo kama horse riding, but ideally it's a bait to get them to the farm, wajifunze mambo ya ng'ombe, kahawa, mboga, and that is exactly what we need to do to make sure that we are educating a lot more people about all matters agriculture in order to make sure that we achieve food security. So those are some of the things that we were so happy to learn from Uganda, and maybe we can try implement one or two. Now we are taking our second break now. When we come back, we'll check some of your feedback before we wrap up the program today.